Okay, so I woke up this morning and I do not feel like doing this video. I don't feel like doing anything because I did not sleep last night, pretty much. I have been having issues with my breast, and mainly my left breast, and it's just starting to really scare me. I have felt bad for a very long time. My memory has been terrible. I have felt isolated. I have felt almost so depressed, like me looking in my face and my phone right now. My teeth look as yellow as my hair. So depressed to the point where I don't brush my teeth as much as I need to. I guess I'm sharing this video because I want to share my story on me being terrified. You know, I've said it so many times lately, over the past couple years, that I don't even care about being here no more, but I do. Because I'm an 8-year-old. And I just haven't felt good. I had him Christmas morning, and he is my baby. He's my blessing. He's my everything. I breastfed him for 15 months. My boobs were huge. They were bigger than watermelons. I came home from the hospital and I couldn't even put on a bra. It was like putting on something over squares is what I said. But I can post a picture of how big they actually were. I was a 34G, so you can imagine. Well, no, you can't imagine because I looked ridiculous. I had to get custom bras made. I went to Livy Ray, thank you guys. I could not find a bathing suit. I wore a sports bra, nursing bra, and it cost like $100 and something just for that top. Anyways, I still have it, and I can still fit in it. But so after about 3 months of breastfeeding, and maybe it was 6 months of not producing much milk from my right breast, I only breastfed from my left. And of course, old Lefty's the one that's giving me the problem now. Always has been the awful boob. But so my right one was up to here, my left one was down to here. You know, it was full of milk, and that's all he nursed on was my left one. And then that's what makes it so emotional. So anyways, after I quit breastfeeding and my boobs looked awful, I couldn't wear anything. My mom paid for me to have my boobs done because I was unhappy. I couldn't fit in anything. It was just awful. It was terrible. I mean, like, literally, you know, this one was looking down and this one was like, hello. It was a major difference. It was more than a cup size difference. And they had always been different, but and it wasn't that bad. So long story short, got my implants, and I've always kind of felt bad because I have fibromyalgia or whatever. I've got psychological issues, I guess you could call it. Mental problems. Now, so I've been through hell and back, and my body does not know how to regulate pain, I guess. Although I'm in severe pain. I think my pain tolerance is like way up there. But after implants, alcohol. My headaches are from the alcohol, my everything's from the alcohol. And yes, I might drink way too much alcohol, but then again, I don't drink that much, morning with no want to get up out of bed because I feel like crap. Um, Brain fog, like the worst. That's what's really upsetting. It's the brain fog. Like, it's the worst. Like, I feel like I cannot even function in society. I feel like I can't get a job. I feel like I can't do nothing because I can't remember nothing. Then I go on to like thinking about dementia and all this other stuff, and I'm 38 years old. I was going to say 37 because my son has me. No, I am 37. I'm sorry. My son has me convinced that I'm 38. And I'm not. I'm 37. All my other friends are 37 that are my age, and they have to remind me I'm 37 years old. When it comes to numbers, I can't remember things. When it comes, just everything sucks. And today, I'm finally going to get my MRI and my breast, bilateral MRI. I went for 2 mammograms, and my first mammogram, excuse me, they called me back and said they found some spots on my breast that were, non-specific, I guess you could say, or whatever, but that they weren't there. I don't know how far back. I guess a year ago they weren't there. So that was scary enough in itself, but they called me back to get images. I did the images, went and sat in the waiting room. They called me back for more images after the radiologist looked at my new images. And they called me back again and to the waiting room, and the radiologist didn't come and talk to me. The nurse that did my mammogram, who is absolutely amazing, she's done this for years and she's just a sweetheart. But anyways, she said not to worry about nothing, to come back in 6 months. But here I am still suffering from like all the same issues that caused me to come in to begin with. And I feel like nobody ever listens to me. And I'm not a very good communicator, as you can probably tell. But basically, I just wanted to give you guys a before and after, because I'm really scared about the news I'm going to get today. And I'm not sure about anything at all. Which that's nothing new. I mean, I think back when I was pregnant, I couldn't make a decision. I'm still the same me as far as, not being on top of things and being a scatterbrain, whatever. But I'm not myself anymore. And if it takes removing these breasts of foreign objects from my body to get me back, yes, it sucks. I'm terrified, but you know what? Hey, maybe I won't even need a bathing suit top because I can't fit in one anyways. Still to this day, that's all I wanted, was to be able to wear a bathing suit, to be able to walk into a store and buy a bathing suit and go swimming, go to the lake, go do any freaking thing. But I still can't do that. My boobs are too big. I didn't realize at the time that they were any bigger, I guess, because they were smaller than before when I was breastfeeding, or, over the period of time. Hell, I don't know. I don't have a clue, because, they're on my body and I'm used to them, and they're huge and my back hurts, and it just sucks. It sucks. So through the process of all this, I did get an MRI of my neck and my head. I didn't want one in my head, but that's what they ended up doing after me driving back and forth to Atlanta 15,000 times, it seems like, cussing out my doctor, bless his heart. He even left the practice. No, he went to Emory from Grady. He was a good guy, very smart, but I was angry because I mean, like, hello, my head is pounding, like, I don't feel good. I feel like crap, and something's wrong. Something's wrong, and I didn't have anybody else to lash out to besides him because my insurance wouldn't cover my back scan, and they still haven't. That's what all I've ever wanted. But as of now, they did the MRI of my brain, and I did have some spots there. I was in a horrible car accident, so I'm thinking maybe that's related to that. I don't know. Or maybe just, a wild childhood. Although I have dyslexia too. That's self-diagnosed. But I'm 100% I have dyslexia. Always been different than everybody else, and that's just me. But I love me. I used to love me. Now I just don't feel good. Ever. And it's not physically. I can deal with the physical. It's the mental. I feel like a bad mom. I feel like all I do is complain. I feel like a bad girlfriend. I feel like a bad daughter. I feel like a bad baby's mama. I feel like I'm losing my mind half the time. I'm a bad friend. I can't keep up with myself, more or less, anyone else. And so when it comes time for me to drink that beer or not, I'm going to drink it, is what I tell myself. I'm going to drink it. And if it's the beer, God, punish me, I guess. Because it can't be the beer. It can't be the beer. I feel like I have a cancer. My boob feels like it has cancer. It's leaking, it's herniated, something is wrong to where you can physically see it. Like, I mean, I put up with a lot of crap. I mean, I'm not a sissy, I'm not a crybaby by any means. But, something's wrong. And I hope I haven't waited too late. And I just pray that I get some answers, and I hope to share them with you along the way, and help women like me if you are having issues with your boobs. Just rethink the process, because God made us all natural and perfect. And what I should have done is I should have got a breast reduction and a breast lift. I should have never got these implants. I've never been happy with them. I've hated them, and I'm not happy now. And I just pray that best answer is to remove them. And then, of course, I've still got the thought of, what if they're gone? That's all I've been known for my whole life, is my big boobs. I just hope out of all this, out of everything, that I learn to love me again. For who I am, not how I look. For my heart. And my soul. And who I've created. And me being a mom. That's the most important thing ever. But like I said, I'm just recording this to share my story because I don't share anything anymore. I self-doubt every decision. I overthink things. Like, I'm not in a good place. I'm not in a good place, and I'm a good person, and I don't deserve to be in a bad place. I don't deserve to be in a bad place. But there's a reason I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. Damn it. I don't care what's wrong. I'm not going anywhere. My son will not be without his mom. Period. Anyways, thanks for listening, and I will let you guys know when I get back from Piedmont. No, not Piedmont, Northside Hospital in Atlanta. They've been great. They called me twice this morning. Woke me up the first time. Then I couldn't go back to sleep because my shoulder is just in this excruciating dull pain. It actually feels fine now, but when I lay down, it's awful. My breast, it feels hot, and it started to change the way it looks, and blah blah blah. And I won't keep y'all forever because I know how annoying it is when you want to hear the, topic of the story and somebody keeps rambling. Well, that's me this morning. Thank y'all for listening, and hopefully I'll have the nerve to share this video. Prayers and love to everybody, and know you're beautiful regardless of how your breasts look. Inside and out. Look at these big things. They're still humongous. They're way too big for my frame, but then my upper back's fat as can be, and my belly now. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have little bitty boobs and a fat belly and fat back and no ass. Yay me. I don't care what I look like at this point as long as I feel good. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I hope I continue to make these videos for you guys. Bye.